What's good with y'all? It's your boy Kisala. Come back at y'all with another video, man. And today we're about to do a review video on episodes 391 to 393 of One Piece. And we got a lot of content coming today. You know what I mean? Or I should say a lot of information is going to be in this video. For the most part that I picked up on and that I was pretty curious about. So for starters, we're getting into the Sabaody arc. I thought we were gonna be in Fishman Island coming up, but I had my times mixed up. But it's all good. From what we can see right now, we got Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats. They're traveling with Hachi and Cammy and the rest of the crew, and he's pretty much just showing them around, touring around Sabaody, showing them pretty much showing them the road, showing them what they should be ready to encounter and experience during their time in Sabaody. So the first thing that really struck me some type of way was the Celestial Dragons introduction. If you don't know who the Celestial Dragons are, they're from the bloodline of the creators of the world government. 800 years ago, they said that a group of 20 kings came together to create an organization called the world government. The Celestial Dragons happen to be the descendants of that. If anyone harms a Celestial Dragon, they immediately send a Marine. So you know these niggas aren't bullshit. They demand a lot of power. I'm not gonna lie, watching these episodes, they're pretty fucking bougie and stuck up, and they do a lot of stuff out of spite and just to kind of try to prove that they have power. Very power hungry motherfuckers, man. They kind of make me sick early on, and it's wild to say because I haven't even been exposed to them for that long, but the shit that you see is wild, and I'm gonna get into that in a second, man. But first, let me get into this next topic, which is slave trading. Slave trading, right off, you see I guess it's fairly common in Sabaody. There was this nigga, he had to be at least 30 feet tall, and soon as they introduced him, he was grabbing a collar around his neck. They have metal collars that they put on all the slaves, and he was trying to get help while holding the woman up, and I'm assuming he was holding her up just out of distress, out of anger, begging people to help him, you know, like help him escape. He was saying he didn't want to go to the New World anymore. He didn't want to be a pirate anymore. He had a family, he had a child, but he was just stuck in slavery, and the shit like was really tearing away at my heart because I didn't know how to feel about it. And I guess anytime a slave tries to run away, that collar around their neck that I mentioned instantly detonates and it explodes. So that shit is fucking wild. So you see Oda is coming with heat right off the back, and this actually happened before the Celestial Dragons official introduction, which comes next actually. So that slave was actually a slave of one of the Celestial Dragons, and you just see Luffy's reaction to not being able to do anything. And you know how Luffy is, man. If he sees someone in distress, even though he's not necessarily a superhero, he wants to help. Anyone that's weak, that's being picked on, bro, he wants to help. And once that collar detonated on that man and the Celestial Dragons came up on some cold-blooded, heartless shit and just shot the man dead, I don't even know if he died. Like, you know, no one dies in One Piece for real, but once they shot this man while he was down, after he had just blew up, he couldn't move, and to see the emotion and see the emotion in Luffy's eyes and to see him feel helpless kind of made me feel some type of way, because you know we're getting to a point in the series where shit is really getting real. You know what I mean? Like, you're not always gonna be able to protect everyone around you, and I think that's what Oda is trying to bring to our attention. Next we got the Supernovas. So the Supernovas is a group, well, not a group, but 11 people with bounties exceeding 100 million berries, and the top four pirates for that is Kid, Hawkins, Drake, and Law. So to bring in the rest, you got Capone Gang Bag, You got Jory Bonnie, you got Basil Hawkins, Eustace the Kid, Scratchman Opoo, Red Flag Red Flag DX Drake, Mad Monk Uru. You got Massacre Soldier Killer and Trafalgar Law. I'ma just call the brother Law because that nigga's name is kind of complicated. And they're pretty dope. You know, they gave them their own little scenes where they were introducing their power, getting into scuffles with each other, having different interactions with pirates that they were running into. And someone that really caught my eye, I mean, Law caught my eye because like his character design, his voice actor is dope. He wasn't really doing much, he was just observing his environment. And I love characters that really bring in psychological elements and really have you think about certain shit that's happening around them. And I feel like me and Law are gonna have a pretty dope connection, you know what I mean? Eustace, he just seemed like he's an OP motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, I've been seeing him on Twitter and I saw people always gassing him up and I was like, what is it with this dude? Like, he don't really seem like shit to me. I know I'm not caught up yet, but he just seems like he's just kind of there, you know what I mean? But as soon as I introduced him, he blew up like half a restaurant instantly, just out of anger. And yeah, that shit is crazy, you know what I mean? That's pretty much all I have for the Supernovas. The Supernovas seem pretty dope. I can't wait to see more, and I can't wait to get more information about them in this next episode of 394. I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot more action in that episode because, like I said, we just got introduced to the Celestial Dragons, the Supernovas, and now Cammy. Now I feel like it's a lot about Cammy that we don't exactly know about. We know that she's a mermaid. We know that she's clearly from Fishman Island. Fishman Island is in the post time skip, and we know that that's the next destination that we have to reach. I want to know what the fish's current, like, I want to know what's the current like life experience on Fishman Island. Like, are fishmen, are they held as slaves? You know what I mean? And it seems like where they're from, or like at least in this region, slave trading is very common. And Cammy actually just got snatched. Sad to say, she just got kidnapped, and everyone is panicking. Everyone's like, oh my God, where the fuck are they taking her? You know, once you become a slave, you can never reverse that. So I'm pretty sure in this next episode, they're gonna be trying their best to retrieve her before they put one of those detonation devices on her and she fuck around and she blows up. I think Sabaody is supposed to be extremely emotional. I don't really know what One Piece arc that isn't emotional, but Sabaody is really like working them gears up to get your heart like dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? You can tell that they come in with a lot of fucking warnings from every direction. And then this fucking my fucking dude, my guy, the GOAT. You know what I mean? He really made this episode for me, even though he didn't get to do anything because this bitch wanted to interfere for her own well-being and the rest of them pirate ass niggas that ain't really on shit because they not the Straw Hats. You know what I mean? But Zoro, my nigga Zoro was just walking, you know what I mean? Lost per usual, but drinking his booze, minding his own business, right? And he ended up running into one of these snotty-nosed ass celestial dragons. And the dude was just staring at him like he had seen him before. Like, he was shook though. Like, for some reason he was shook, but I'm assuming he was shook because everyone else is on the side, being scary, paying him his respects, right? And from his point of view, it looks like Zoro just walked up to him like, shit, fuck you. You know what I mean? Which, fuck you, for real. But when Zoro saw him, he was like, oh, do you need help? Because the way he's staring at him was like, nigga, like, what are you looking at? And this fat ass nigga low-key like got disrespectful and tried to threaten Zoro and pulled the Roscoe out on him. So instantly Zoro nigga came with the bloodlust, pulled his blades out and was about to slice dude up. But Shorty tackled him and got him out the way before he could really do any serious damage. He didn't get to do any damage at all. She made it seem like dude got shot. I don't know how the fuck she did that. I think she, like, when she tackled him, she squirted some ketchup on his chest and did a whole little fucking Oscar award winning performance pretending that was her older brother and asking why was he being so stupid. And that kind of got him out of that situation. But I just wanted to see that nigga slice him the fuck up, bro. I want to see these Celestial Dragons get theirs. And it's some stuff that I already know is gonna happen. I just wanted to let y'all know. Cause you know, Twitter is Twitter. Motherfucker got spoiled a little bit. I know some of these Celestial Dragons is gonna get theirs. They gotta get what's due to them, bro. They on too much bullshit. One thing that I wanted to mention is, it was a moment, bro, where these people were rushing this dude to the hospital. He had to get urgent treatment. And that fat, snotty nose ass, pimple, boil built ass nigga came over there like he was concerned, right? Oh, why aren't you guys kneeling and praising me like everybody else? And they were like, oh sir, like we gotta get this man to a hospital. It's urgent, like he could die any second. Nigga looks, starts observing the body like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? Just to kick him over, right? And the man is in extraordinary pain. He's sick, he's not feeling well. Some type of shit is going on with this man that we don't know about that has his life in jeopardy. And the first thing you thought to do was kick him over? Yeah, bitch, you gotta get yours. You gotta get hit in your jaw or something. Like, you gotta get your chest caved into your back. You gotta, like, something has to happen with you, bro. Cause you already, I can't fuck with you, bro. You a bitch, for real. Like, I don't understand how that is acceptable. And nigga, I understand y'all created the world government, but as you can see, bro, they keep exposing how corrupt the government really is. You have pirates working for you to do your dirty work because y'all niggas suck and y'all can't do what y'all do. You know what I mean? That's exactly why Luffy's pops is a revolutionary in the first place. You know what I mean? Y'all got motherfucking... Y'all probably got store clerks and traders on the payroll. Y'all got Marines that just mercilessly kill people. And now y'all introducing these Celestial Dragons that are above y'all, that are just shitting on innocent locals for no reason. You know what I mean? And it's really happening globally, but I could tell this arc's gonna have me like this, my nigga, ready to punch somebody in their mouth. That's really all I got for this, man. Y'all drop down y'all comments. Please don't spoil shit, but y'all drop down y'all comments below. Let me know what y'all thought about the introduction of the Celestial Dragons. What were y'all initial thoughts on that? What do y'all think about the supernovas? What do y'all think about Cammy's kidnapping? And just the overall environment of Sabaody. And with that being said, man, I want y'all to go ahead and drop that like for your boy if you're feeling so ever courteous. And hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you don't ever miss another lit video. And I'm gonna go ahead and catch you on the next one, man. Yeah.